You probably be looking at me now like, oh, man, he done had it together all his life. He done had all this different things going on for him. So far from the truth. The reality is, I had 3 brothers who went in and out of prison. And so one of them did one of the realest things I could ever do, and I will always have the utmost respect for him for doing this. One thing he did was, the one that was under him got in trouble with the law, and it was together. Because he didn't want his younger brother to get in big time trouble, he took the rap for him, went to prison for him. So one of the things he told me before he went to prison for the last time, he said, baby bro, this life that I'm living, you do not want. I get told when I can do something. I get told when I can eat something. I don't have the freedom to see my children when I want. I don't have the freedom to explore the options. He said, so that word, I just use option. He said, whatever you do, you make sure you utilize your options. Now, granted, I was young when he said that, so I didn't quite comprehend it. What do you mean option? Because at the time, all I seen was dope dealers on block, being a rapper, or being a football player. That was like only 3 options I seen come from where like. You know, got to rapping, got with a record label, started doing pretty good for myself. And then I began to ask the question is, what am I doing? Because the things that I was putting in my music, some of it I was living, but some of it I wasn't. And the question is, what am I doing? What type of influence am I doing? What type of mark am I leaving on this earth? And it hit me with a Bible verse I'll never forget. When he said, what is it for a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? So those things began to hit me. And so I went into an area in my life where I began to explore, what does it mean to explore your option? What does it mean to go beyond where I'm at and what I've seen? Like, how can I really do it? Number one thing I need you to do, for starters, is to believe. Why you put on that jacket? You believe it's gonna keep you warm, then. Okay? Why you wearing your glasses? You believe it can provide sight for you. I need you to believe. At one point in time in human history, it was thought to be impossible that any human could run a 4-minute mile. But there was this one guy, his name was Roger Bannister, who believed it. He began to challenge himself beyond what he could do. He had breaking points in his life, and he began to hit those breaking points and go farther and farther in his life until one day he broke the 4-minute mile. What was one time thought to be impossible, he did it. Then guess what? 6 weeks later, another person did it. Then another person did it. Then another person did it. I looked it up today. Guess what the fastest time is now? 3 minutes and 43 seconds and 13 milliseconds. What at one time was thought to be impossible is now a norm. All because he did one thing. He believed. Now let me tell you something about believing. Okay? Believing is just the start. It's the beginning of it, okay? Because you still have to put in that work. You still have to train to get better. As I mentioned, Roger didn't just believe in and say, man, I'm gonna go out and run it. No, he got in the gym, he worked hard, okay? He worked hard, he ran, he challenged himself, he got in great shape. He was dedicated. Despite what everybody, come on, can you imagine what was going through his head when he said, he came to his friend and said, you know what, man, I think I can run this mile in less than 4 minutes. Man, all right, bro, whatever you think. You know, we had those type of friends. But despite all those different things that they were trying to tell him, the man said, I can do it. So he trained. Because he did what he did, he led other people to believe. And now, the 4-minute mile is no longer impossible. It is considered a norm. That's amazing.